From the Washington Post, a new report from the National Wildlife Federation finds that this winter's extreme weather, with heavy snowfall in some places and unusually low temperatures, is in fact a sign of how climate change disrupts long-standing patterns. It comes at a time when, despite a wealth of scientific evidence, the American public is increasingly skeptical that climate change is happening at all. That disconnect is particularly important this year as the Obama administration and its allies in Congress seek to enact legislation to curb greenhouse gas emissions and revamp the nation's energy supply. The study charts how climate change is linked to more heavy precipitation, including intense snowstorms. Richard Somerville, who was a lead writer of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change's 2007 report, says the public needs to grasp that it is important to reduce carbon dioxide quickly because it stays in the atmosphere for centuries. He says, quote, "That's where the scientific urgency comes from, not a particular weather event. There's a scientific case for rapidly reducing emissions." While the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration reported last week that 2009 tied as the second warmest year on record, this week 2 new public opinion polls have confirmed a trend reported last fall. As Washington is focused more on climate change, the American public has come to believe in it less. Edward Maibach, a George Mason professor, said of the attitude shift, quote, "Global warming is not necessarily a conversation that most Americans want to actively participate in."